in Dayton. We're at the 22nd Annual Boscov Berks Jazz Fest in Reading, Pennsylvania. Catching up right now with Nick Colionne. Thanks for taking time, Nick. What a great show.
Well, thank you, and thank you for having me on your show.
You're welcome. Well, you just had the audience in your hand.
Oh, it was wild, you know.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun, you know, and I was glad to see my band when they showed up. Getting a little worried, but we got out there and we fed off that audience. They were a great audience.
What I think is so much fun about what you do, too, you're not just up on stage performing for us. You come down into the audience. You immerse yourself, and people just eat that up.
Well, you know, I feel like the people who are in the back, they need to be a part of what's happening in the front. So I try to take that out there to them, you know, get some of the energy going out there, too. So, and they seem to respond to it very well. So I was grateful and happy and tired.
And it is the energy. It's that energy that you give and then the audience gives back to you, too.
That's what it's all about, you know. It's a lot different in playing alone in a place or when there's an audience and they're, you know, you look out at their faces and you see that intense thing in their eyes. And you're like, oh, I got to bring in some more, you know. So you give it back to them and they give it back to you. And it becomes a party, you know?
Sure does. And your sound man has been with you for a while, right?
Oh yeah, he's been working sound for me for 3 years, but he's also my guitar student since he was 8 years old.
Yeah. So he's been in your life for a while.
16 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, what a relationship that is.
Well, you know, he's like my son, my brother, my father half the time. You know? He takes care of me, you know, and it's nice to have somebody like that that, you know, I've known him basically his whole life since he was 8. He had just made 8 when I met him, and, you know, I know his parents, and there's a trust factor between the two of us, you know, and so, you know, I just rely on him to do everything, and he gets on my nerves when he, you know, start calling me, hey man, I want to sleep. Like, you got to get up. I'm like, no, I got to sleep. You know?
Right. Well, this all goes back to a big part of what you do, and that's mentoring students.
Right.
It's really important with music and with kids, and this has been a part of your life for a long time.
Yes, for the last 17 years. I think it's important, you know, that any adult in whatever job they do, it's good to go back and showcase what you do, and if they have any doubts about whether or not they can do that or achieve that, you let them know, if I can do it, you can do it, you know, and it's good. You know, I like watching kids' faces, you know, when I'm at the school, I like to watch their faces when I show them something, and especially the kids who play guitar and they come back after they learn it and they come back and show it to me again, and I'm thinking, oh, I showed you that? I didn't even know I knew that. You know? So I have a good time with them, you know. And I look forward to being at the school. It's nothing like when you walk into like when I walk in that playground and the kids out there and hear them hollering my name and see the look in their eyes, then, you know, then they charge me and I get scared. I'm like, uh-oh, they're going to knock me down. It's a great feeling.
Yeah, it is a good feeling. And seeing where they go and how they mature and just what you turn them on to with this.
Right. They, you know, jazz, you know, it's not taught in the schools. And so, you know, I go to schools to try to keep it alive because I keep telling them, this is America's music. This is the one music that was created in America, you know, by Americans. So, you know, they people say I wave the flag a lot, but, you know, I feel like I'm a very patriotic person, and I support, you know, American things. And they get it, you know, the kids get it, you know, they still like to do their boom, boom, boom music, but, you know, I try to tell them it's something else, there's something else. And
jazz, does resonate in a different way, on a different chord. What is it for you with jazz that lets you really give your voice to it?
You know, I guess, you know, I listened to it my whole life. You know, that's all my parents listened to, you know, so. But it's just something about jazz music that just touches me down in my soul. It's when my parents first started playing West Montgomery records for me, I was hooked right then. I was like, wow, And to this day, I still listen to West Montgomery every day, and it's like, wow. When I'm doing my show, I deviate a lot. I interweave into a lot of different things because what I try to do is not get caught up in one thing, because a lot of people are not really into jazz, and so to keep them coming, I give them a little bit of something else, a little bit of something else, and take them back to jazz and bring them back to this, And it's funny when I do shows and there are a lot of youngsters there, and they were like, I didn't even like jazz until I saw you. I was like, see,
Yeah, and that's it.
What I try to do is like intermingle some of what they listen to into a jazz flavor, Because as a kid, when I first started playing, I was like playing just straight ahead, Now I don't know what I'm playing half the time,
So really you're bringing them to the dance. You're introducing them.
It's like, there's another beat, there's another drummer to dance to.
Yeah.
So they ain't all got to be boom, boom, boom,
Right. Well, tell me about your latest CD. It's doing really well.
My latest CD is Feel the Heat. We got a new single that's on the top 10 right now, and still got a bullet, so we're looking good, And it was written by me and James Lloyd from Pieces of a Dream. It's called The Connection. And it's my first record for Phil, for Trippin' in Rhythm Records, and I'm happy with what they're doing with it. And I've got, I got high hopes for it. I've got high hopes for it.
Well, it's some good work. It really is. Yeah.
I tried it.
Is there a final thought that you would like to leave us with today? And that can be anything, Nick.
Well, it won't be bad Nick Colionne CDs. That won't be the final thought for today.
But we've already promoted. You can get the CDs.
Right. So, my final thought is, for me, it would be for people to keep supporting jazz. Keep supporting live music in general, because we don't want live music to just go away. And the way the industry is right now, if we don't, it would dissipate. But, and my next thought is, stay true. Stay true to yourself and stay true to my America. I'm always promoting America because that's where I am. I wake up in the morning thinking this is the greatest place in the world. And I've been just about every place, and there's no place like this place.
Yeah.
The Windy City.
Yeah, that too.
Nothing like the Big Windy,
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for taking time today.
Thank you for having me.
Always
Diane.
enjoy catching up with you.
I always enjoy talking to you.
Yeah, this was great.
All right.
We're coming to you from the 22nd Annual Boscov's Berks Jazz Fest in Reading, Pennsylvania.
put this list down on the floor like I can see that far. How about it for my main man? What's his name?